Welcome to Mascara Fighters vlog. Today I wanted to talk about the expressions line, and specifically the expressions line has finally reached a turning point, if you will, a progression point where I think it's time to take a little bit of a pause. So the expressions line, for a little bit of back history. I started in 2019 and I've been releasing season by season, every more or less quarterly, every 2 3 months, here and there, depending on sometimes with the modeling and the design or even just the cleanup, because even in hand drawing, you have to scan and clean up and then add digital color and things like that. So, in one way or another, the brand has hit 20 seasons. The specific line of Mascara Fighters Expressions has hit 20 seasons. Everything is out in Spanish and English, and like I said, I think it's a good time to take a pause, take a break, take a take a step back, because other projects are in need of my attention. And as the sole creator of the series and like as the driving force for it, sometimes you have to, move one thing to do another. Or I think it's proper. Also, 20 seasons is a lot of seasons. Having them in Spanish and in English, having director's cuts for them, having a lot of different uh, designs for them, introducing characters, introducing 3D versions of characters, introducing just so many things in this world of Mascara Fighters is really fun, really exciting to do. But like I said, this is the core of where I think it's a good stopping place. Now, that being said, can the expressions line come back? Can things progress? Can things pick up? Of course, nothing is set in stone at the moment. In fact, I'm literally making a pause so I can organize other projects, but I don't want to say that the line is going to continue anytime past 2026, because depending on other projects, because I'm also the series creator of, Diamond series, Kelly Collider, Echo Reality Champs, and the most recent is Haven Cubs, and these things and these projects and these series, they take their proper times. So I want to give each thing a proper amount of time, make it as best as I possibly can, as design wise and things like that. I also want to just always be better. You always want to be better. This is a very fun line within the world, within the brand of Mascara Fighters. But like I said, for now, for 2026 and possibly beyond, the expressions line is on hiatus, on pause, what have you. But there is other content coming out, and I thank anyone who's watched any of these videos, any of these premieres, because I've also done a lot of premieres, and I've done premieres literally for all 20 seasons in different spots, and I've done them at theaters, I've done them at different locations, at comic shops, screening events, this and that. So I've actually been pretty lucky to have had these opportunities to grow the expressions line. But like I said, for now, I don't want to ramble on too long. I just wanted to give that update. Thanks for watching, and for more, check out mascarafighters.com for more stuff. Bienvenidos a Mascara Fighters vlog. Hoy quisiera hablar sobre la línea de expressions. La línea la empecé en 2019 y ha crecido y he podido hacer 20 temporadas a través de estos 7 años y medio, 8 años por decir. Pero ahora creo que es tiempo de tomar una pausa, tomar un break, para organizar otros proyectos y otras cosas de que vienen. Y así que no van a haber más temporadas de Expressions por ahora. Por el momento, por 2026 ya aquí se queda la línea de Expressions. Pero como dije, van a crecer otros proyectos, otros diseños. Puedes ver que en el futuro las cosas cambien porque no estoy cerrando la puerta, nomás estoy poniendo un pause para también darle tiempo a otras etiquetas de que tengo, porque otras marcas, otras series de que he creado, porque he creado 4 otras series. He creado The Diamond Series, Cali Collider, Echo Reality Champs y la serie más nueva de que he creado es Even Cubs. Y todos estos proyectos y series y etiquetas necesitan su tiempo apropiado. Y agradezco a cualquier persona de que ha visto estos videos, ha apoyado a la línea de Express. Los he hecho en inglés, en español, en cortes de director. He podido hacer presentaciones lanzando las temporadas en cines, en estrenos especiales, en tiendas de revista, en tiendas de juguetes, y ha sido bien importante poder crecer. Y como dije, muchas gracias a todo el mundo de que ha visto estas líneas, han visto crecer el mundo de Mascara Fighters por esta avenida, y nos vemos en el futuro con más proyectos. Y para más chequeen mascarafighters.com.